Hello, welcome to the stream. Uh, I've already got a viewer. Hello. I have no idea where these are going just yet. This is my first time doing a game dev stream. um, but welcome. Yeah. So, I am gonna throw on some of the music I've got because I don't have much. Ooh, very loud to me. A bit. All right. That's just to fill the background a bit because I don't have any music of any kind of my own. So it's just NCS. So during my spare time, I've been making basically my own COD zombie game. But it was based off NZP. My plan is to strip the NZP references and basically make my own zombie survival game. Whether or not this actually leads to anything is a completely different story. I do use Unreal professionally in real life, but not released a game yet. Well, I technically have, but it wasn't under me. So yes, gonna see where things are. I have no idea if any of this is going over to Twitch, to be fair, or YouTube, both. Breaking now. Every instance of the build tool's running. Interesting. I shouldn't. I reset my PC. It's been working now. It's running in the background. Running. I'm not running. Close you. It is. Video's running? Try that again. Odd. Very odd. While I'm waiting for stuff, actually, I'm going to see if the audio is fine on Twitch. Apparently I made a playlist of one song. Yeah, I did. I made a playlist of one song. Let's go sort that out quickly. Eat, shuffle, play. Let's shuffle. First song on the list. Alright. That's fine. Once I do want to buy the Minecraft soundtracks and stuff like that. So once I've got some actual game songs, I will unless it's because it's doing things. Maybe. Loading project stuff. Unstable stream? Well, it's a good thing nothing's happening right now, isn't it? My plan today is there was a Humble Bundle maybe a few months ago now, and it had a bunch of FPS weapons in there. I want to kind of get it working, to get an FPS controller sort of set up and built, ready to use. But I don't know. I don't know how if they're gonna stay. That's the main question. Pretty much everything I make will be asset based because I am not a artist. It'll be I will need to get either somebody on to help me if I'm gonna make the game for release, or if you know, I want something that is like my own stuff. That's gonna be the case. Oh, I didn't even notice the finished building. Good job, me. Also need to remember where I got up to on this, because again, yeah, when I started, it was odd-like. So I've got drops, I've got perks here based around Juggernaut, which is the only one I actually got around to use it. As it's like it's NZP, it's NZP. It's like it's no longer NZP. But renaming a game is renaming a game after you made it is difficult. So I'm going to keep the naming for NZP, but pretty much everything else is changing. I remember doing this. I had like a full week to crack down and start doing stuff, and that was the best part. Didn't get anywhere near the AI. I built the skeletal mesh and the health component. Right. These different components. Why do I do them differently? Zombie points reference drops. Interesting. So I remember only giving this to the player because I wanted to let you drop points. Okay, we're adding shaders. Oh yes, I remember picking it up destroys it. But I probably will do a pooling system later rather than destroying stuff. And I accidentally opened an engine file. Yep. No problem if I actually need to see what the engine file is doing, but it's a pain. NZP player state. Yeah, it's where the points are staying. This is where the server will set up players' position numbers in the teams and all that, because I want multiple team options available, possible game modes. Probably a lot of this that can be done better. Fill points because I want you to be able to see what all the points you've gained throughout the game is. Nearly all the time that's going to be 0. And this is probably going to get reworked actually, because I have changed my mind on how this is going to work. Because before it was, I was just going to give you a position in the team, and if there's 4 characters, for instance, like zombies, you were going to get the position in the team, and that was going to be your character. But now I'm thinking that you'll get a COD Black Ops 4 like style thing where you have a menu and you can choose which character you are. That's definitely getting changed. Not enough memory. I deal with memory issues all the time. How am I looking in terms of memory? Ooh, barely a gig left. Alright. Probably... Well, that was weird. Usual mobile desktop now. I haven't needed to do the for ages. I probably should do my Japanese. Alright, yeah. So last time I was testing player shared points within teams. Again, this was all just me, not streaming. See if this actually stayed. Player 1, player 2. Position in team is still 0. We both got 900 points. The question is, are we reading from the correct positions? No, we are definitely not, because there's an error on the HUD. I was also trying to do as much of this in C++ as I could, because I don't like... have I set this up correctly? I'm doing damage types, which is exactly what I would do. The generated one, can you just give me the real one, please? So, yeah, you can drop points. By default it's 250. I'll probably be able to let you change that later. Crouching. This probably means are you down, not are you crouching. Oh, that's a reference to the drop effect. So when you drop it... Is that here? 9 takes damage. Oh yeah, debugging. Have I added dropping? It'll probably be in the player controller. Definitely in here somewhere. Drop points. I'll probably get that put in here. You're telling me you're not going to let me go in there? Find action, drop points, on complete. Oh, right, these are event actions. So they'll be... Hello, Lola. There'll be... I've had a lot of packs. But it's a bit of a mess right now. You don't set them in here, you set them in the context map. One on the keyboard. Does that still work? Oh, and does it sync? Okay, so we both have 500. Drop. Does not sync. Other player does take it. Okay. Well, that's a new thing to add to the list then. There's an issue with adding to the widget, although it does know... Owning... their control. In case that is an issue. If I set it to 9 for damage, right? 5. Oh, no, it's 5. That's the... This dude is position 0 in team 0. Oops. Nope. I wanted to test the other one. Position 0 in team 0. Position 0 in team 0. They're both client 0. Interesting. How are they both client 0? Unless I'm only reading from client 0. And each one is pretending to be client 0. Player controller is something I've set up, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Interesting. I thought Lola might come up. I've got cat cam sort of back up again. Ah, oh, they can go away. But this guy over here. Look at this box. Which is supposed to be a buyable, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it just broke. It's sending messages back and forth to that box because it's a buyable. Which will be fun. Just messing with the music, so it's at least in the background. Yeah, it's crashed. Ooh. Ugh. Man. Been months, I think. When was the first push? First commit was 2nd of June 2023. It's been years. And I made some changes a year ago to nearly a year ago, 2 weeks from now. That's how long it's been since I touched this. Looks, I remember some of it. Okay. What I did come here today to look at was this stuff. So let's take a quick look at what it looks like. Because these may just be temporary, I don't actually intend to... Well, some of them might do if they're good. I'll reply back to them. Shaders. Gotta love shaders. A crossbow's 100% going. Billion percent. I love crossbow. Okay, double barrel. These are all attachments. Or ammo cases. Do game mode. Stuff looks like all the wires up. I see. I recognize this now from Black Ops 6. I don't even know what you are. An MB? There's some sort of Chinese gun. I like the look of that. That's 100% going in the game. I kind of hoped there was a default first-person player control with this, but that would be massively over hopeful. Massively overly hopeful. Oh. Okay, maybe I need to clear some space for having some crashes. Yeah, I've got 50 megabytes left. Alright, Steam, what games on the what games are on the main drive that don't need to be on there right now? Bone Lab, FRPG, Timberborn, I do love. That's 17 gig that can be removed right now. That's cool. Reload. 15 gig. 17. What the? Hold on to. Holding a long note is actually very good to detect if your mic is set up correctly. Alright, what was in here then? Is this playable? Okay, this was not made for this version of the editor. See that? Yeah, we're not using head-mounted displays. We don't need to worry about that. Never be. Like, VR is something that I'd consider later. Not something I'm doing anywhere near now. Even though I am a VR dev. Move. It'll be. Directional movement. Ah, I use both. Probably that one. I'm gonna say, hook you in there. Then you'll be that one. I think. I don't remember there being a project with this, so it's a bit weird that there's key bindings. Mouse. Action. Hooking. Is this a dual axis as well? Okay, I am going to go with that, and then we'll worry about any issues in a bit. What was the other thing you were complaining about? First person HUD. Failed to compile to that. Hey, it was just VR related stuff. That's cool. I disabled Steam VR 2 years ago now. This is not promising. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've got... Okay. Loading this pistol, shall we? Okay, no, it is still there. Why is this? Oh, it's the other player. There is a first-person player control of this. Is not what I expected. Single. So it is running. I just don't have. Movement isn't set up for this. Oh, I've just realized none of this is going to work because it requires a mapping context. Pause. Let's do W. So we can find the inputs. W. So if pressed, just assume 100. If pressed, assume forward. And then, oh. How would I do this for S? This is all temporary. I don't care about it being right. What we'll do is we'll create temporary variable forward, and this will have to be a. Nah, it's got to be a float. I was attempting to make it int, but there's no point. We get float forward input. So on forward movement, we make this 1. On this input, make it -1. And if both are released, make this 0. But it shouldn't trigger anyway, because it's... Once this stops, it shouldn't go. Oh, and then I need to make that forward input, this one. There we go. So that should be quick and easy forward and back. Okay, I see the issue. It's pressed, not continuous. Pressed. Axis. Don't want to have to actually go ahead and put in an axis. Do you do analog? Left stick. A thumbstick. Debug. Pressed again. Unless that's... No, that was right. I just want a temporary control. I don't need a in-depth thing. Less. How hard is it just to give it a mapping context? Hello, I am live. Can play. Add this Second. Alright. The controller. Controller. Boom, boom. Have my MC mapping contacts, 420. Now, will you just accept the mapping contacts? No, you won't. You need to get the subsystem. Called, what's it called? Gameplay intercurrent. Oh, quick. Probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find Epic. I'm gonna rip out a modern FPS one. Quickly install it. Change the thing. My library. I know I've got third and first person templates as a project that just exists. FPS based. No, give me the template there. And while that one loads, I'm gonna go to Loom. BRB? Yes, probably the best right now. BRB. Back. Hasn't loaded yet though, which is kind of annoying. Get the. It's. One of the subsystems. With me. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, coasters for the perks. Nice. Kind of convenient doing zombie stuff. And one of my Secret Santa gifts is coasters for the zombie perks. Like that. Some sort of plastic. It looks like it's printed. It's printed. 100% printed. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff online now. Why is that one on a black base while the rest are white? That one's not. The double tap Reaper isn't that good. The others are pretty spot on though. Also the one that has the black background. It's like he's leaking through, not white. Yeah, you can... Yeah, you can see the print lines. Cool. Well, yeah, anything printed is technically handmade. Even this, I can see the print lines. Yeah, of course it is. That's the point. They've shaped it in their tools to make it look like wood, but I can see the print lines. What, we have a 3D printer. I know exactly what that looks like. You can see here like little dots and whatnot. That's because it's cut off from the spring and it's going back for another one. Yeah, those question marks are obviously printed on. Glued on, sorry. Because they don't line up. Not necessarily. You might have just had brown filament. You can feel the way that it's done. That was on a bed. That downwards up. Okay. See all the things I researched for you. Yeah. I'm still alive. All right. Recording? What? Recording? No point in recording this. I don't need recording of me making games. Thanks, guys. Vision. Oh no. Okay. What is it? Input. Context input mapping? Nope. 20. Default one as well. It's definitely a subsystem. Okay, here we go. Enhanced. Input. Yeah, there we go. So it's that one. Not that one. Yeah, get rid of that. It's not that. It's that one. You need to check if it exists, but it just exists. Okay. Up and down is wrong, and it's using pawn rotation, which we don't want. But that's fine. So where is... Don't ever use rotation anymore. It's just not how this works. Oh, maybe I was wrong. There is no model right now. Alright, there we go. Ah, okay. That's cool. If I press F8, I should pop out. Okay. Yeah, again, no up or down movement currently. What if I... work? In the inventory? Oh, okay. I can... Oh. I'm confused why I have a weapon select if I don't have a way to use it. Let's look at the up and downs. Pitch. No, it's not on. It's not even on. No. Okay. That'd be why. Now it'll be because I have turned that off. Here's your... You all we want. Okay, that's just backwards now, that's fine. So it's pitch that's backwards. So all we gotta do is... no, times it by -1. There we go. Wow, that's awful. They've your speed is based on the direction you're looking. Okay. Give me the crossbow. Any ammo around? Secondary. So how do I go? F? Okay, so is there no ammo or anything? Is it just go? This is what the guns look like. I don't know, maybe I'm asking a lot. Keep wanting to press escape. So F. There's no actual guns here, it's just... is there any animations? There's gotta be animations, right? If I go to the... is this one? Each of the parts are separate, which makes sense, actually. Weapon mesh. Yeah, okay, so it's got a skeletal mesh, so then it should have animations. Animations. It just has... Okay, yeah, it has a firing animation. Really hard to see. Because you wouldn't be running it unless you need to. That will mean that I'd have to make iron sights myself. Or sights myself. Whichever one is the case. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet. But we'll figure that out. What about the other weapon pack? That's that weapon pack. FPS sniper. So... what's sniper camo? Won't save that on that. Do anything. Actually, I won't save any of these. I didn't do anything to any of them. The only thing is currently in Orc, I need to ignore all the asset art files. Otherwise, I can't upload it. So when it comes to knowing which assets I'm missing, it'll be I need to check the git ignore. Then, oh, okay. So we get proper arms and proper sniper rifles. Okay. Looks like it's playable. Okay. Was that the playable character? Oh, it's loading in my one. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to simulate. Or that could crash it. Is that because I haven't stepped away to prevent that? Or is that something messed up? Who knows? Knows. Oh, this is. I got confused for a second. It's like, why is it the third person template? It's like we loaded it in the background to steal the mapping context, and then I found it before this loaded. So yeah, that was very confusing. Like we don't have the third person template in the game. It was like maybe an asset added. I don't know. I just don't have it in the game.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the worries out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before.
How am I doing the?
If there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your
Are you based NZP character?
miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders,
Could have seen that without setting that up.
child, don't forget who you
Okay.
are.
So when it comes to
Your heart, I'll bet my life on your
in
stars. You'll be dancing
the arm actors, it'll be here. Likely replacing this map.
You'll be dancing on the moon. I bet my life
If I do sniper,
dancing on the moon. I bet my life you'll be dancing on the moon.
okay, no, that's just the weapon itself.
And I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong.
No, 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 no. I want to do. If I do arms, mannequin arms, mannequin arms. Okay. Your start pack is a bunch of weapons. So what I want to know, if I go to the weapon rifle pack. From home. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. It's the one with the camera. What are these called? Skeleton hands. Okay. Now I have a lot of arms from a lot of places, to be honest. Are they? Okay. Not expecting that. They're just basically there on the floor. Where your arms would be if you had a full body. Pretty good. Let's see if I can simulate again or if that crashed the game. That crashed the game.
Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars.
You'll be dancing, dancing.
On the moon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there.
Okay. Can I actually get anywhere warehouse? To have a somewhat playable map would be cool for testing, but I don't think I did. I think it got deleted and then I had to make a new one. No, I got it somewhere. Because again, this was supposed to be NZP. It was a remake of the first map. Got a player starting here. Oh, I accidentally did it. Put it over there, so I know it's in a building somewhere. If I play here, this crashes. I got questions. Then if so I'm going to save that. If I simulate, does it still crash? Okay, so it's something I need to fix. That's fine. Do that later. Right. Just try to get a... We have weapons. They're all just firing animations. I need to work out something. Yeah, they're just using the standard. Sniper one is probably the most complete. But I wouldn't want to use that for the animations unless the weapon is... aimed up correctly. The animations are correct. What is this? Oh. So we have a menu character. I don't know why it's not in here. I have characters and characters. Good job, me. I'll fix that later. So character, let's go this control character again. So what's the plan? I want to give me a gun. And then I want to trigger a firing thing if I have a gun. So we'll have a... Do anything related to weapons yet? Do not. What's the best way to do this? Opponents would be interesting, but then it's... How do you check? Weapon core. Weapon core is currently using actors. Can be the actor reference for weapon. This almost doesn't make any sense. Because why would I need this if it's gonna be this? I would just make a... Is this a reference anywhere? Just followed your next and really appreciate if you could give me a follow back. Sure, once I've finished the stream. Where is it? What I'm looking for. Basically want to make sure it's not being used anywhere. Did it refactor this? Probably better off doing it this way actually, not that. And if I go to find use, there we go. Used in the CPP, and that is it. Perfect. So this is going to be set up the way I'm changing this to be set up the way I know I'm going to do it. So it's going to be weapon core is going to be for droppables. Means that this is now. I do this now. So we're gonna have a look. Going to be a class of static mesh. Might be skeletal. Skeletal. It'll be skeletal. Actually, what were they on the table? In the first one. Overview. I'm not in it. I broke the rules my life did. Now, what are these? Static or are they skeletal? They're just a BP. They're a BP. Well, they're BP with the skeletal mesh. I don't speak, and I presume that's Russian. The other skeletal meshes will be the gun mesh reference. Does it need to do anything else? Yes, it could have a link to this data, but even is. One second, guys. Back. Am I back? Yeah, I am. Where was I? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so this is now going to be for a weapon drop. I'll create a new actor component. Focuses on, I delete this efficiently. I can pile, see what that's broke. Probably nothing, so I don't think anything was that. Yeah, I've got the lot of for of our lives. Piled, which means it wasn't being or anything. Which is perfect. So if I come back to Unreal, pause. Do I have an actors component? Self component. That is what I would have put it in. Not the right one. A different system. I'd probably just put it in weapons then. A actor component. Gonna be weapon. This is weapon. I like using the term core. The idea is that this is never actually going to get. Oh, I forgot. You're right. Yep, I did. Nope, not rigging. Let's go fix my burden. What I've done is I've put them. Where's web? Oh, I did need a rig and bow. Stop. Oh. Oh, you don't do it. Where is weapon? Okay. I think I need to reload the editor. I quick add these to the add to the game. Because I can't upload these. I don't have. Do not get made. Oh, that crashed. No, it did get made. It's just not seeing it. Yeah, it is. It is a. Already in process. I don't know what that means. Is it because it's compiling? And then I just delete that. If I need to remake them, then sure, I don't really care. I broke my fork. Okay. On. We good? Nice. What I'm thinking we do is weapon core will call add weapon using the data it has. The user. How would it attack? Unless it knows what the attachment for each weapon would be. Check how many weapons you can have. And attaches the weapon. Would debate whether or not you do it via data tables. But it doesn't need to be the most efficient, it just needs to more or less work. Engine's loaded. This is not loaded. You want to... Why are you not showing? No index. Try indexing these? Might need to close it again. Fork. Forks lets me easily open it into Rider. Yeah, updating indexes, I saw that down there. Good. Why isn't it updating the index? I've never had this issue. Very confused. At least a bit. Why is it? Index. Index. I don't know. Does that prevent me from... Yeah, it prevents me from doing the quick stuff. Okay. That's fine. So... Unattachment will have the data for each weapon. Which I'm thinking about doing it through... database, essentially. Be a reference to itself. In a way. What do I do? Best way to do. I better see this. Essentially, I want the controls to do stuff. I don't need... what I need. So right now, this basically just controls the visuals. And on the player controller, my S Pen's not connected, although I'm using it. Good job, phone. That's where it controls whether or not it fires. And it also tells me what gun is current. And on that, it also tells me that I can send. I'm doing it via interfaces, which is likely. The interface could be like, okay, gun at this position, do your firing mechanic, whatever it is. And then it can do the animation for firing, and then... Or do I get the gun... Do I get the gun to do the firing itself? At the end of the day, firing is just a raycast. Because I want firing to actually happen from the player, which is how most FPS currently do it. Unless the gun just feeds data to the... Yeah, unless the gun just feeds data to the player controller. The pawn in this case. If it just feeds data, everything else happens on the controller, on the player. Running, speed, damage, like firing. Okay. That makes sense. How about... This is just for visuals. But now, I will just have a... Yeah, this is for visuals. So what I'll have on here is the... We're going to be temporary anyway for the way I'm going to do it. It's... First off, I don't know if we need to tick. I don't think we ever need to tick. So let's go fix that now. Things that don't need to take really shouldn't take. Not a requirement for a lot of things. Especially this is just going to be a data transfer. Public, I don't know why I deleted blank space, I'm going to need it. Public, I'm going to make this, no. Let's try. The AI is trying to overtake me. Although I don't have it, so you get like a light version that just tries to guess what your next line is going to be. This is going to be a static mesh, which I will do a property of it. It wasn't bad. This blueprint read write, or does that not work? Classic, class, classic, skeletal. This will be weapon mesh, because I'm also thinking about bullet weapon meshes. I'm thinking about melee as well. This will handle all that. Ooh, I just thought that there's going to be a dedicated melee weapon. I need to put a way in here for this to tell me if it's a the replacer or if it's a. Oh no, if it's one of your primary weapons or if it's a melee weapon. Okay, that's not what I tried. Add L on this weapon. And I don't know if I want to do something for like a death machine like thing where it's temporary. Do that too. Side. Look. We'll decide that later. So now it's just a weapon mesh, which basically on its. I have it on my health components, so I know exactly what. No, I have it on my jug component. On here. So on here, begin play. So it must be begin play. Because on begin play for this, it gets the owner and then changes the max health of it. Stores the original max health of the component, which it then replaces it when the component itself is destroyed. Which may be a bit complicated. I get that. But this was the smartest way I could think of doing that. So that's what I did. Oh, did I change restart rate as well? Oh, no, I hadn't implemented a way to start health regeneration yet. Or did I override it? No, I overrid it because I wanted a special technique, and this does reset once it goes through, if I remember correctly. In health. Don't know if I want to still do a healing. And this was going to be a thing if I had voice lines. Which is why it's blanked out, because I haven't got a reason yet. This probably could just go back to the zombie one. Whatever. We're not dealing with health implementation today. I don't think we're going to get my thing done. Weapon mesh. Weapon mesh. And on its begin play, I can't actually do that. It's not mashed for some reason. Oh, I should probably see if this actually runs. It's going to be like, this file is undetected, blah blah blah. If not, there's no point me writing in this file. Okay, that's fine. You noted the indexing one. So, yeah, when let's begin play, we're just going to nick some stuff from Jugs begin play. It's the... And as I'm only gonna have one for now, so this is not gonna be perfect at all. What? Input, not what I nicked. There we go. Not having index is really annoying. As it only has one for now, and I don't have a method yet. No. Why are you trying to do this? It does not. Why do you keep doing this on a really bad line? No. What? No. Stop doing things. I'm trying to do Pacific. Pressing tab to make a tab space and it won't let me do the fuck. See what it's trying, but I don't like it. I'm skipping this song. No. It's going to get the FPS mess. No. Stop trying to do things for me. It's just called mesh. Okay. Force. No. Get mesh. Or is there a set mesh? And this will be mesh. Weapon mesh. Can't tell because it hasn't got any things right now. It is called weapon mesh. That means that when this connects, it should set that to weapon mesh. And that's all I want to test right now. Okay. What was it fail build? What did it fail build? Undeclared identifier. Oh. I'd have known that if I had any of the contexting. Attachment core error 927. Use of undefined type, use weapon attachment core begin play. Yes. Alright, I really need this indexing to work. So let's close this out. Let's go to fork. Open this in File Explorer. Go to my IDE. Don't need that. Let's just clean it. Let's just clean it. Platforms. Oh, HoloLens. I have never done anything with a HoloLens. I really just hope I don't need it. Checking those are all the things I can delete. Delete. I've accidentally deleted source in files that I was supposed to send for an interview, and that was fun. Don't do that. I don't recommend that. Source is not something you want to delete. Are we still in 3.5? 5.3? Yes. Right in, yeah, there we go. Now this will take the longest it's taken, but this should index the file correctly. It was wrong. I was really surprised it just didn't take on to take it on. This fry. Okay, indexing this time. Good, that's our start. That is off. What did I do wrong here? Oh. I probably should just put this in the header. Because it's probably just going to get announced either way soon. And there is no point. There's no point doing this. What do you want now? Yeah, I'm gonna need a port declaration. What do you want? Something a stale pointer. You're not a promise. Yes, because it's just a floating pointer if I don't. Let's should be switching to the object rather than it's the way that people want you to do things now, and it handles smart pointers for you. OpenMesh apparently. I don't know how much of that I believe. I should also probably set you to what as well. You can't do this. So set mesh was not okay. Mesh component. Set. Get modes. This will be the. Yes, it'll be. Is that not same type? Not convert value to. Oh, it's a. Okay. Not a component. Okay. And of course, I can't. Don't have the code. Just fill up my files. Of course, we can't do any of this if. Perfect? No. Far from it. Will it work? Probably. And I'll definitely change it later. Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to get this on them. What method do I use for perks? Not inheriting from any interfaces. Has an icon. Teams. Firewalls. Type machine. Buy interaction component as part of the core buy component. Which this actually does need a bit more updating because it doesn't just. Right now, what it does is tell you the cost and what you will be buying. it needs to actually give you the option of getting something back. So it does need updating. For now, I'm probably just going to attach the component directly to my player for now, just to test that it works. Then, if that works, I'll start work on the shooting system, which I'm going to get the data from the attachment, which is all going to get changed. It's just an idea of how to build it, more or less. It's the concept more than the final product. Because if I'm getting data from the weapon component attachment, I shouldn't be using the base class for that. That's the... Oh, I should be using the base class to get the information generically sent, but I shouldn't be using it the way I'm currently going to be using it to give myself a dedicated weapon. What was it? Why are you taking forever to load, man? Unreal compiling code, but... Use? Yeah, so we're going to create a new weapon attachment core, attach that to the player, just for the testing, and give it the sniper. And if all goes well, I should immediately be given the sniper in my hands. If that's good, I can move on to adding a method of getting the data from the sniper, which at this point is just going to be a damage value, which I'm then going to press the fire button, and it's just going to print that on screen. That is enough to indicate that it's started. From there, it would actually be another target taking that damage point and giving me the related data back, but I don't really need that to test what I'm testing. I really hope everything I'm saying is correct, because otherwise I'm just talking out my ass. I feel like everything I'm saying is correct. Oh, pardon me. Do need to get up early tomorrow. I'm in the office. Doing a stream today was probably stupid. Oof. To be fair, if I can get data from the gun and then fire it, I'll probably have that be the room. I do need to go to bed today. Early-ish. Here's my character. Let's create a blueprint representation of the weapon attachment core. Weapons attachment core. We'll create a... Oh, it's not blueprintable. Damn it. Where are we? Blueprint spawnable component. Not just that, it's got to be blueprintable. No, blueprint type blueprint does not work. It'll be blueprintable. Now I should be able to make a blueprint direct class. That was the right one. For a second, that I didn't think it was the right one. So now, let's go. Blueprint directed class. So we're gonna create a. Let me create a folder for it. Name it weapons, as this will be more or less correct. What that will actually be. Attachment, blueprint, create attachment. This will be EP test weapon. Let's do act component, not just component. Too long. Of course it is. Okay. So in here, let's make this the sniper arms. What was the sniper arms called? Don't actually want that to be editable. Quickly. Blueprint, read only. Not gonna compile, doesn't matter.
This is the future.
Sniper rifle. Character.
Evolution.
That's first person arms. Sniper rifle.
This is the future.
Sniper rifle. And the SK hands. Okay, that doesn't have the sniper rifle, so I'm going to get the hands. That's perfectly fine for this current test. If I click that, I should be able to click that. Yes. I have a feeling that this guy's arms are... Oh no, they are. Okay. This should work. If I then go here and then I press sniper. So when at runtime, that should immediately attach a sniper to my arms. Well, it would attach the arms for the sniper. Or it should replace my main arms. It does. Okay, that works as I oh wow, it also has animations. I was not expecting animations. They do look a little funky. But hey, I was not expecting animations, so that's already a plus. I think I just broke the engine trying to leave the character so I can see. Okay. I might bring back the third person model slightly so when we do actually see the third person model, it'll be correct.
This is the future.
We're near enough position.
Error.
But we'll see how that affects gameplay. That's why you have a third person model, even in single player, so you have a shadow.
This is the future.
Okay, that's interesting. So if I keep moving, eventually his arm's animation fails.
Evolution.
Interesting. Why am I recording again? Why does it keep trying to make me record? Okay. With that in mind, be the correct way to get the data from the correct way would be an interface. And then every time I fire the bullet, the interface calls the active weapon. The case that. Okay, let's. let's add a public variable, and there's going to be developers in the world. If anyone sees this, they're going to be like, why the hell are you doing it this way? What are you doing? You an idiot. Probably because I've not actually had a AAA job. So what we'll do is we'll have a, I won't class this, I'll just do object pointer. I will update everything at some point to the object pointers rather than this will be a weapon attachment core, which we will include. This is going to be the current weapon. And then what I'm going to have is that there will be an array of weapon attachment cores. And you just plug into the one that you need. And the array is how many you have in your inventory. This will be your first, second, or third weapon if there's third weapons. And we'll control the max of that array. So there isn't that front in your hand, isn't in your hand, and all that. We just need a way of checking. A better way actually would be to have this already as an array, and then point the array where you are in the array. That now. Yeah. Setting up too much work from this. The array of the object point. A weapon. Weapon. What? That's not what the text box said when I clicked that. Okay. Looks like I can. Weapons. If I... Ooh, does it not allow you to do that? Able to find class enum of structure. And do this then. The bear's a map. Don't know. Int. And mark this as likely wrong. Also likely. Alright, so now when I press the trigger, which I don't think I have firing, I do have firing sub. Okay. Do firing code. No, I'm no joke. It'll be a weapon. There's an inventory. Current weapon. Well, actually, we should see if that's null first. If weapon. If there isn't any weapons in the inventory, yeah, there's nothing in the inventory. Sorry, returns. Didn't flow control. There's 0. Hmm. For now, yeah, for now we're gonna just do a public function via test.
some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion.
On there. That's it. Was it? Was it? It's log. Log. What's the print command? Real C++ print. String to string C++. Oh, on screen. Add on screen message. Log message. He is and display 5. This key is actually color. We'll make it red's easiest to see when you've got wood. Is it color red? Oh, no, it's F color, isn't it? That's literally the kind of thing I was going for. Bang. Thing. What am I missing? What am I missing?
Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter?
That looks fine.
Autonomy is an illusion.
So we know for now that the only weapon is going to be in weapon 0. You have no way of controlling which way that goes up.
Autonomy is an illusion.
That's all that's gonna do. And hopefully that should print the screen. And all these functions are like, yes, they're gonna work. We just need to make sure that they're gonna work. Oh, okay. What have I done wrong? A discrepancy. It is likely a header has been put in the wrong place. Which file is this? Character. Calculation dependency. Oh, requires weapon core, does it? Yeah, it would. It would require weapon core. There is weapon core. Wait, it's there. Weapons also requires a connection. Play character. What? I'm confused, man. Circular dependency. Oh, circular dependency. Right. Because they require each other right now. Really forgot they were a thing. So it gets the player for Y again. Okay, it gives the players that can add to its skin. Okay. Player. Okay. Let's temporarily get rid of all the player references gun and make it so that the point was the attachment make the gun. But if don't get tricked on the player when they get an attachment. Does act event pull the extra injury play and get to the current. Yeah, because I don't need to reference. It references all the player stuff. Thinking I could use delegates attached to the bindings of the firing army there. Thing is, it's all temporary code. It's all going to get swapped out anyway. This makes sense to me for now, and probably something in the long term there will be a weapons inventory. Probably more sensible to remove this one. But now how will you lot do the arms now? Honestly, doesn't matter for what we're doing, but would have been nice to have that figured out. Through the ways of hypnotized. Breathe. Yeah, we're not testing that, which bit of a shame. But if I do this, and now I click, ooh, up here. The array is empty. Because I never added a way for it to get added to the array, and player's gonna have to handle attaching the attachments when I get them. So for now, that's fine. Can I get back to the editor, or do I need to weapons and inventory is a dual writable. So I'll quickly attach that in from the opponent. In fact, I don't even really need the opponent attached. Yeah. I know what I'm thinking. This is all on the to-do list to make better. If I go to my... This is not the way I'm going to recommend doing it at all, ever. If anyone's watching this thinking this is a tutorial, don't do it this way. What you really want to do is use interfaces, and probably not do it this way. Where is the weapon rack? Under defaults, that'll be on. Point systems. Current weapon. Oh, can I not edit? Oh, no, current weapon is int. Yeah, current weapon is an int. Blueprint read white. Visible anyway. I think this needs to be the type of the class that it is. This needs to be a blueprint. When this compiles, I should see it in there. That will get set during runtime. In fact, I shouldn't be able to see the player control. Why is it I can't? Blueprint read write visible. If I try to set it. Set weapons. Okay. Been here before. Burning. So I'm going to do it this way. Although the funny thing about how this works is this is just going to all delay the entire thing anyway. I'm better off just doing that there. Oh well. If I make this up. Down, put you there. Alright. Bang. Is that a one-time message? Nope, okay. Not repeating. Boom. Guess the one thing I could test is how does that look on. Why am I not getting client data? Oh, is it because I'm doing it through C++ and using G-Engine rather than anything else? Yeah, that's cool. Not the exact end I was hoping for today. I was hoping there'd be a gun on your hand. But, we need to do that properly. And I'm probably going to save that for next time. A lot of little things to notice, though, which I'll make a quick list of before I leave. Like, I know that the drops are not linked. I thought it was. Look at all the positions and team stuff to go around. I definitely need to do some planning in my spare time, but I am going to leave that for today. And if I don't know if there's more interest for me to do this, like the YouTube stream goes, gets a few more views or whatnot, then I probably will do this more. Maybe I'll take a look. See what the number. So I do want to make games. That is critical. Since the age of 8, I wanted to be a game designer. So I am very much interested in the realm of making video games. Whether or not I do this on streams or whether or not I do this by myself is still up in the air. Yeah, I don't think this went too bad. Shame there was only one person messaging. But I hope everyone who is watching or watches this post-stream or whatever, having a good day. Thank you all for watching.